Good morning and good afternoon. Today we're playing monoblue mill. I can go over the deck list real quick, because that's something people are kind of interested in sometimes. So with the idea with milling, right? You're not winning the traditional way most of the time. Still can occasionally. Though it's very rare. I'm running 16 lands because it's a combo deck. You don't need more than 16, 17. You could maybe even get away with running 15. I'd probably want like another mana fixing thing. So like the idea is kind of like the Omen Hawker also gives mana, right? So he's kind of like a land in a sense. Um, but the only new card, I'm only running one of them, is this card, the Stillness in Motion. At the beginning of your upkeep, you mill 3 cards. Then, if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment and put 5 cards from your graveyard on top of your library in any order. That last part might not happen. Um, but let's say it does happen, right? What cards could you put there, right? Maybe a Jace, and then you -5 him, and then you do another Jace and -5 him again. That's going to take out most decks, right? Um, I'm running. This card is a really nice addition because it lets you mill your breaker. But the most important thing to take into consideration when you're playing a deck right like this is you want interaction with your opponent. You want to slow them down and stop them from doing their game plan so that you can combo off, right? The main combo is these 2 cards, right? Terrasian Mindbreaker. You unearth it, you get it into your graveyard somehow, right? You unearth it, you attack with it, it mills half their library rounded up. Then you can either already have this on the field or play it the turn that you activate it. Usually playing it the turn that you activate it is better. And it's kind of easy to get to a point where you can do that with when you have Omen Hawkers on the field, right? Um, and then this will mill their library equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. And if you've already milled half their deck, rounded up, the math just works out that this will deck them, right? The Mind Skinner, sometimes you get in with the Omen Hawkers and this guy, but this guy doesn't always have power. Um, so yeah, we're gonna run into some games. We're playing best of 1 standard because I didn't make a sideboard yet. And currently we're sitting at about flat 2.5 in terms of like Magic, like Arena's like ranked system. Not quite sure how it works completely, but you win more games, you rank up, you lose more games, you rank down. I go first. The only thing is that I wouldn't be able to get a land. It's not likely that I'm gonna draw a land to just play turn 2 guy, so probably mulligan 1 land hands. This is a hand that we're keeping, but we're not necessarily like super happy that we're keeping, right? Maybe we put Jace in there because we don't really have the land activation to get him down, right? Okay, we're not gonna curate right away. We're gonna hold our mana till his end step, and then we're gonna cast curate on his end step. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can definitely work with this, right? Grab the land, play Mind Skinner, and then we draw the Omen Hawker. Yeah, this is fine. He might have removal, so maybe we don't just slam down the Mind Skinner right away. If we throw down this enchantment. Targeted enchantment removal is not as common as like a card like what card am I thinking of? Well, that's one of them. That's a 3-mana sorcery. It's pretty good. Since he played his removal, I'm gonna go ahead. Should I slam down the Mind Skinner or should I curate? Or should I throw down one of my Hawkers? I think throwing down the Mind Skinner right after him casting a big removal spell like that is a smart play. He might just have some more removal though. But if he doesn't, this is pretty good. Alright, he does. Now is when I think I just play one Omen Hawker and then I curate on the end step of his turn. Sure, that's fine. That resolves. Abzan is the +1 counter each creature you control. Gotcha. Curate, and we're hoping to hit one of these guys. Oh yeah. That's what we like to see. And then we'll draw the land as well. Oh, and we even have a negate for I think there's 1 or 2 cards that could stop this at 1 mana. When this creature attacks. You and yeah, that's fine. Now, next turn, we have the mana to just cast Riverchong Monument and deck him. So we're going to counter this, even though we would still win, even if we don't have the counter magic for it. Our opponent, it is Elspeth being countered, decided to quit GG. That's a little bit, that's one way the deck can play out. We go first. Nice, this is a pretty good first hand. We got 2 bounce offs. We got Omen Hawker, this guy. Not bad at all. We also have Don't Make a Sound, which is nice. So my plan for this video is to play 5 games, and then potentially make a follow-up video if there is interest in that. So we're going to cast the Archaeologist, mills 3 cards, hit our Mind Skinner, that's unfortunate. But we will go on. There's other ways to get our dude into the graveyard that we want in the graveyard. Okay, we're fighting a ramp deck, it looks like. Some sort of blue, black, blue, green, black ramp. And here we just attack our creatures. Bring down his life total a little bit. Now he hasn't. We know he has land for turn. Oh, I don't want him to cast that, so I'm gonna counter that. Got a land. We should impulse right now. Impulse. Probably grabbing another impulse. We're not gonna cast it right away though. We're gonna save our mana. Okay, land for turn. He playing anything big? Something. Hopefully it's something that I can just bounce. Or if I don't have to bounce it, that would also be really, really nice. Okay, he's passing turn to me, so I'm gonna impulse on his end step. Unless he counters it. He has options. He's allowed to do something. Okay, he's drawing 3, discarding a card. That's pretty good for 4 mana. See if it helps him. Okay, wow. A little disappointing, I won't even lie. Probably this guy is what I'm thinking. Oh, I could play Jace for 4. But if I played this and activate him with the Hawker, then I have enough mana to bounce something. So that's the play I'm gonna do. Also, if I hit one of his lands, then I get to play a land, which is kind of nice. No attacks, because he might have some sort of haste mechanic thing that I'd want to block. Okay, the question is, do I bounce it so I can cast it again? Yeah, why not? Bounce it so I can cast it. Oh, that's interesting. It goes into the graveyard if it doesn't resolve. I didn't know that about that card. So this mills 3 cards. And I can put a non-land card from them in my hand, which I'm gonna bring the negate into my hand. I think that card would be useful. Yeah, we're milling for 3 again. Oh, we get an island. Lovely. Lovely. We love those. Enter. Okay, now, do I have... Okay, so I don't have River Chung monuments in my graveyard, and I don't have the Mindbreaker in my graveyard yet. I mean, I have two bounce offs. I might as well use one of them on this guy. He's not really doing much. Maybe he's trying to go into an Ugin, is what I'm thinking. Okay. This would eat the counter magic if he has it. Then I can negate the counter magic too. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna play my Omen Hawker so that I have enough mana to cast both bounce off and negate. He casts Ugin, I negate it. If he, I think that's the only spell I'm really super scared of. Okay, has Ward, discard a card, sure. Okay, I think end step, I just mill him again. I think I discard my. No, because this guy can't be blocked anyway. Okay, we got this guy in our hand. That's a little tough. Okay, so this guy will mill him for 10. Jace mills for 15. What kind of clock are we on right now? Oh, I could just cast this as a creature as well. He would have to answer it. And I don't have mana for any counter stuff. Tap up to one creature. I think I negate that, right? Yeah, I just negate that. Nope. Attack him for 10. Unblockable. 10 of his cards down. Yeah, there's an Ugin in there for sure. Alright, well, next turn I win if I can protect everything. If I cast this, I still have 2 to activate that. And 1 for bounce off. Gotcha. Our opponent conceded. Game 3. We're 2 for 2 so far. I go first. I have a turn 1 bounce off, turn 2 don't make a sound or curate. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely playable. Also like that I have both of these cards already in my hand, the two combo pieces. Okay, play an island, pass. Um, is that card worthy to be don't make a sound and then I don't get a land drop? Probably not. Yeah, make sure I get my land drop. Play the island. Does he have burn spell to kill it? Probably. Probably. This might have been a mistake. If I lose this game, I don't think I'm playing land Mind Skinner into red on like this ever again. Yeah, he had to have ways to have killed it. That was silly of me. That was pretty silly. Um, I think I just start milling, or I present the monument and then I pass. And then if he doesn't kill it, end turn. Because I can use this guy's ability whenever Malcolm. Therefore, more course comes. Sure, that's fine. No box. Perfect. We got our Mind Breaker. You think he can kill me next turn? I don't think he can. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna full send it because he has 4 mana up. So I should just pass the turn. Nico needs answers now. I'm gonna don't make a sound. He's gonna let it resolve. He's gonna pay the 2, and then I'm gonna counter it again. Um, Casting one of these next turn could be really good. Okay, well now he's tapped out, right? So I shouldn't cast the Archaeologist. Actually, I am gonna cast the Archaeologist, and I'm gonna bounce the big guy. I think that's my plan. Put the Jason in my hand. Bounce this guy. Now, the important thing with the River Chung Monument is that when you're activating it, you want to activate it like on your opponent's end step, right? Because sometimes there's a lot of decks right now where having cards in their graveyard is like a fundamental part of their deck. So you don't want to like give them the cards that they need necessarily to play the game.